Yeah.
So the Delaware County border is just past his house, towards my house.
Yep.
And his address.
The more gravity you would have.
I don't know, that'd be interesting. There's probably somebody's done it before. And it's something we've presented on a national level. We presented it at the national
results.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh. Yeah.
This ad is brought to you by Mountain Dew Amp Energy Drinks. Pretty good, or not?
All right. Well, I mean, you'll do better with your golf clubs.
Definitely did.
So we got Charlie Engel in the house. He's coming up here to get his ass kicked in some golf today. So welcome, Charlie.
Thank you. It's always fun coming up.
Yeah. So I was kind of thinking about the other day about both living around Butts Road there, right on 206, how much freedom we had compared to everyone else in that area. I remember throwing the crab apples from the bridge next to your house and throwing it up to the highway on 206 there.
Yep. Now we think about it, and it's a stupid thing to do, but
yeah,
we were kids. We were young.
Yeah. If that guy remembers getting 5 crab apples into his windshield, he can come see me, and I'll give him a few $100 because that was such a dick move. I remember doing that and riding my 4-wheeler all the way down and everything. So
what I remember about that is getting in trouble for it and not even being there.
Yeah,
I was on vacation.
Yeah, Charlie was a couple hours away, and
yeah.
Old Mary, she's like, Charlie's not even here.
Yeah, I don't remember if we were in Old Forge or if we were in Lake George. Those were the two common places we were when we were younger. So
yeah, I remember riding my 4-wheeler down your creek, and it was a rough.
I mean, not even that. I think we grew up a lot different than a lot of kids, especially nowadays. The kids nowadays, even my own kids, like I let them outside and I let them do stuff on their own outside. But we used to go up and down Butts Road. We used to go up to Masonville when we got a little older. We'd ride our bikes up in the summertime. Like we had a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
But we also had a lot of family around, so there was always eyes on us.
Well, we had a lot of family, but we didn't really like a lot of the neighbors. They knew who we were. Like they weren't like, these crabby city folk that come up and they don't want anyone on their property anymore, and that's what ruined. Like our generation was like the last one that actually was able, like you and I, we literally could ride our bikes on anyone's lawn probably, and they wouldn't give a 2 flying shits about it,
Well, really, if you think about it, when we were growing up, number one, the farm, most of the land on Butts Road was farmed by our grandfather.
Yeah.
And our fathers. And then on top of that, the lawns that were around there, the neighbors that were around there, they grew up with our parents.
Yeah.
You had Jeff Miller and even Cody and his parents, and then Dave Miller, sorry. Yeah. Jeff's his brother.
I didn't know he had a brother.
I think he's got 2 brothers.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Miller works in Oneonta. He does a auto body shop in Oneonta.
Yeah. Now, did you ever ride your bike from your house to Bainbridge?
Yes, a couple times.
Did you do that quite a bit, or?
Cody and I did it a couple times to go to the skate park in Bainbridge when they had the skate park. So
yeah. I used to ride my bike all the way to soccer practice, and then having to ride all the way back after we just ran like 3 or 4 miles in soccer practice. It was brutal. But
the worst one Cody and I did is we made the decision to go down to Sydney and go down around Sydney. And
did you
to
go
Bainbridge.
down?
We went down Sydney Mountain.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. And of course, we always rode bikes that had no brakes on them. So
I would have beefed it. Yeah. Charlie and Cody, they were. They weren't scared. I was cautious. Let's just put it that way, because I'll see Cody go up and he'll land it no problem. Then there's Charlie go up, and there goes the bike, and there goes Charlie, and be like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. It was, yeah, it was quite an adventure that we had, but
Yeah, we always tried to convince Brian to be the test dummy for all our ramps, and he usually wouldn't hit it until one of us
I
hit
was
it.
too smart for that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I Every time I crash, I cried.
The fun part was that Cody and I would successfully do it, and then Brian would think he could try it, and Brian wouldn't hit it nearly fast enough to do anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you have to hit it with speed, Brian, and here goes Brian. Yeah, but here we are, 20 years later, doing this silly podcast inside a bay in my garage. So can't ask for anything else, I guess. But one thing I kind of looked into, you work at Cornell Cooperative, right?
Yep.
What the hell is Cornell Cooperative?
So Cornell Cooperative Extension has like multiple programs, but really the overall thing that a lot of people don't understand is cooperative extension is it's a nationwide grant. So the federal government issued basically agricultural grants to a bunch of colleges. Cornell's the one in New York State. Every state has one. So like Penn State runs it in Pennsylvania, Rutgers runs it in New Jersey, and it's a statewide. Every county has a cooperative extension, and what they do is they help with agricultural, they help with human ecology, they help with 4-H,
Okay.
and there's some other programs that fall under other counties. Those are the main ones with us. Um, so cooperative extension as like the programming side of it, like your SNAP, people that need SNAP benefits, people that need help with SNAP benefits, figuring that stuff out. We do stuff along those lines, as well as NYSERDA. Both of those fall under human ecology.
Now, like a snap between all of all of New York.
We'll work with all of New York, but see each cooperative extensions in each county. So you have like a county representative
Oh,
that'll
okay.
help within our county to do that. Same with NYSERDA. NYSERDA is energy hub, so they help with energy within homes. So as far as even as small as changing light bulbs in your home to help be more efficient, we have people that go in and they will look to see where you're lacking as far as energy efficiency within your home, and that's the human ecology side of it. I don't deal too much with that. I'm the accountant there, so I handle the books, but I do know what our programs are.
Yeah. So there's what, four different things that you provide,
Uh,
like you got Cornell, and then it's like four different things that branch off it.
it's basically programs that fall underneath us. So
What's the most common
the most common is
or
probably
most
our
used?
4-H program. Our
Okay.
4-H program is very large compared to other counties.
Yeah.
That's a youth program to teach youth how to do stuff outside, as well as working with animals and um, more of the agricultural, like being brought up on a farm and stuff.
No, I didn't really see that too much in my area, but I knew you did it.
I did
So
4-H. Yep.
yeah, but it wasn't really in our area. It was more in Walton, right?
Well, that's the difference between, and that's why I say like Delaware County has one of the largest 4-H programs.
Hmm.
That's where you know it from is from Walton, but it's all of Delaware County has a huge presence in 4-H versus other counties. Like we grew up in Shenango,
Hmm.
their 4-H program's not nearly as large as Delaware County's 4-H program.
Now, 4-H is like if you had to explain 4-H in two sentence, what would it be? Or if you need a whole paragraph, go ahead.
A paragraph, I mean, it would be youth development in agricultural and nature.
How would you get into it? Like,
You can sign up for it. We send out flyers every year for it. We put an advertisement out on not only on our website, but we also put an advertisement out in the paper,
gotcha.
just letting youth 4-H know that signups are. I believe it was December 1st is when they ended this year for signups
Yeah.
for the year. And
What
you don't necessarily have to be in the county. You can be outside of the county.
what age do people usually get into that?
So you age out at 18.
Okay.
You can start at 5. You start as a clover bud, similar to how you went through Boy Scouts. There's different stages. So there's clover buds, and for the life of me, I can't tell you what the rest of them are. But you start with a clover bud, and then you age out by 18.
So what, like so like it's like Boy Scouts. You start like in Boy Scouts it was well, it was Cub Scouts. You had like the bear, the wolf, bobcat, so like you worked up as you helped the community. Like, is
Yep.
that okay?
Yeah, well, it's not even that you necessarily work up. With 4-H, it's more of your age. So they try to keep the age groups together as much as
Mhm.
possible. So um like the clover kids, they can't do quite as much as the older kids can, but they're
Mhm.
also limited because they're 5 and 6 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um
Now does so you have 4-H with Cornell, but like Cornell is like the manager of 4-H technically, like and make sure that it's using its resources properly. That's what it does,
well,
or
what 4-H is it's a lot of clubs, similar to Boy Scouts. So you'll have your club, but there is an overall so we provide money to be able to do stuff, and we also provide ideas and different projects, as well as we have a 4-H camp that a lot
hmm
of kids can go to. You don't necessarily have to be a 4-H'er to go to the camp that we have.
hmm
Anybody can go to camp, but it is a 4-H based camp. So you're learning. We have a rocketeer program, we have woodcrafting programs, we have archery programs, shooting programs. So you're learning a lot of the stuff you would need to know as far as like agriculture or nature.
So, but what does Cornell
Cornell
do
provides
for 4-H?
they provide funding for certain projects. They also provide the programming for a lot of it.
So there's like a president of 4-H that works with Cornell,
There's
like in
a
a
we
sense.
we have a team leader, and most of the stuff that gets flowed through ours is questions or program stuff that we're putting out. Like we'll put out a program for horse. So every year before you can go to fair to show your horse, you have to be certified to be able to ride a horse.
Really?
So
Okay.
any of the kids that are going that you see riding at the fairs and stuff, we put on a program to get them certified at the beginning of the year. If you miss that program, you can't do that at the fair.
So what part of Cornell is involved with like are they getting the money from the government and then distribute it to
There
whatever they
there is certain amounts of money that come out. 4-H itself doesn't require a lot of money.
hmm
A lot of the programming's done as far as Cornell will flow stuff down to us that either kids need to be certified in this or whatever, and then it's our job to put on a program to make sure that they get certified.
hmm
Because even at the county level with the county fair, there's a lot of stuff the kids either they have to be certified or their animal has to be certified
Okay.
to be able to show or do whatever at the fairs. And then they can always take their animals to the state fair if they qualify to go to the state fair. And those same qualification or those same standards have to be met in order to go to the fair or go to the
Okay.
state fair. So it's a lot of that type of stuff where we're making sure that the kids are able to do everything within 4-H.
Yeah, it's basically so Cornell basically gets the money from the government and they distribute it to the county so the county can improve with
Right.
their well-being
A good example of
and
that's
their
like
youth.
a good example of that's like our agricultural program. So our agricultural program, we do get some federal funding, which comes down through Cornell generally. We also get a lot of county funding. Something we've done recently it's been about a 3-year project is our farm enhancement program. We've
hmm
offered up to $25,000 to farms to improve something within their farm. Would that the farms had to put some money up themselves,
hmm
but if they had a project that was $35,000, we may fund that project up to 25,000, and then the remaining 10,000 would the farm would have needed to put into it.
Gotcha.
But that's a program that was actually well received by the community. A lot of
Yep.
people got into it, and we saw the difference. And it's something we've presented on a national level. We presented
Sure.
it at
Sure.
the
You got to
national
show
conference.
results or
Yeah.
you're not doing your job. Now how I would assume Cornell's nonprofit, right?
Hmm.
Now, how does I guess I really never understand, nonprofits and the purpose. Like I understand most of them are government programs, but like with how do they naturally make money off that? Like how does Cornell make money off that stuff?
Basically, everything we bring in goes back in. It goes back into either the community or back into Cornell Cooperative Extension. There isn't so when you have a CEO of business, like you'll see and you'll hear about it. The CEO got a huge bonus this year because their revenue was so high.
Mm-hmm.
Our revenue doesn't matter. Our revenue is going to be put back into the company. It's never
Gotcha.
never paid out in bonuses.
So the government pays for your salary.
Yep.
And
So
then
our county, our state, and our government and our federal government pay for
Gotcha.
a lot of the salaries. Some of our programs and some of our contracts pay for salaries as well. That's kind of
Yep.
how you make up the difference, because the federal, state, and county pay a lot of the salaries, but it's mostly the administrative salaries. A lot of the programs, they have certain contracts within their programs that pay for salaries.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've I've heard you talk about it a million times. I'll, probably the next time I talk to you about it, I'll have no idea what you said, but no, that makes sense. So, um, yeah, it's now that's located out in Hamden.
Yep.
Now, is that the main headquarters
That's the main headquarters for Delaware County.
for Delaware County?
Yeah,
Okay.
Shenango County is in Norwich. They have a building just down from the hospital.
Now, I'm assuming Cornell is the big boss.
Yeah, yep. So
That's where the
everything
main
gets
headquarters.
fed back to Cornell. We have federal reporting we have to do every year to show what our programs have done. That's part of what gets shown nationally as far as all the cooperative extensions throughout the United States.
So when you go down to New Jersey, you said
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Yep, Rutgers runs it.
Yeah, I said that wrong, but we'll edit it out. But they Rutgers.
Rutgers. Yep.
Yep, they will go send that throughout their counties.
Yep.
Now, is there like sometimes counties don't have like these programs?
No,
Like
every county within the states is supposed to have a cooperative extension within it. I haven't ever heard of a county not having one.
Well, you said earlier about like Shenango County didn't have as
Their 4-H program isn't as big.
okay, but
they do offer a 4-H program. It's not nearly as large. When you go to the fair, like you've been to Norwich Fair,
Yep.
which is Shenango County.
Yep.
There's animals there, right? And there's kids
Sure.
showing animals.
Yep.
That's the 4-H program.
Okay.
Any of your county fairs, if there's kids there and they're showing animals, that's a 4-H program. That's ran by Cooperative Extension.
What would be like the biggest thing in Shenango County then that they do?
Shenango County, from what I've heard, is a little more on the human ecology side. So they help with more of your SNAP benefits, your energy hub, that type of stuff. Their agricultural programs fairly large as well. Their 4-H, to compare their 4-H program to the rest of the state, they have a decent 4-H program. Delaware County is probably the biggest 4-H program.
Oh, really?
In
Okay.
New York
Just
State.
because of how much
there's
farms are around the area, and
it's farms, and it's always been a big program.
Yeah.
Obviously you've seen Delaware County Fair.
Sure. Yeah.
Most of that fair, if you look around, 4-H is involved with it.
Yeah.
Either 4-H or Cooperative Extension's involved.
Yeah.
And we have a really good relationship with Delaware County Fair Board.
Yeah.
So we've been able to grow, and the fair's grown over the years as well.
Yeah. Sydney is Delaware County, and then Unadilla, and then it goes to Franklin?
Yep. It goes, so part of Unadilla is in. I think there's part of Unadilla that's not in.
Oh, really? They don't consider
I don't-
if you live in Unadilla,
So the way our 4-H program works, as far as like out of county fees and stuff, because you can join out of county.
Mhm.
My kids are in it. They're exempt from out of county because I work for Cooperative Extension. If they
Do you have
were,
to pay,
if I
like, a
didn't,
fee if
yeah,
you don't?
there's a fee if you're outside of the county. So the way we do it is if a parent or guardian lives within the county, there's no out of county fee. And also if you go to a school that is considered to be a Delaware County school. So if you go to Sydney, but you live on basically your side of Sydney,
Mhm.
I actually think the Delaware cutoff is before you get into Sydney.
Oh, okay.
I think it's right around Speedway, but you could still have kids that go to Sydney School District that are past
Speedway, the I don't know if it's geographics or the addresses around Speedway is all screwed up.
Yeah.
because you have Bainbridge on the other side of Speedway where so if you're outside of Speedway and you look across the road, that's like Bainbridge.
Yep.
and then it's like Guilford like 10 more feet to the left of that.
Yeah.
And then it's Mount Upton, and then Sydney a little to the right, and then part of it could be Uandilla. It's like it's
Well, see, I
ridiculous
think
over there.
Cody's house is a great example of it. See, I think his address is technically Bainbridge. Well, his old house, his parents' house. I think their address was Bainbridge.
The one that's right at the end of Butts Road.
No, Cody Ruff.
Oh, Cody Rowe. Oh, yeah. No,
The
I was thinking the house
Yeah.
he bought first.
No, his
Gotcha.
parents.
Yeah.
So the Delaware County border is just past his house,
Yeah.
towards my house.
Yep.
And his address says Bainbridge.
Yep.
When we would see that come in, we would say that he's a Shenango County resident because it's a Bainbridge address.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
technically, if you look at it geographically, their house is actually in Delaware County. So it's something with a little research. We have a problem with it every year when we start doing the out of county fees, trying to figure out what kids.
I don't understand why they just don't keep it simple. Like I do like service areas. Well, I'm saying not just with Cornell, but like I'm saying like with everything when it comes to like borders. It's so ridiculous because like when I do my service area for like where I can provide patients,
Yep.
I literally take a road. Like I'll take like for instance like Route 12, and I'll do a road from Route 12 to a side road. And I say, if you're on this side of the road, we don't service you. If you're on this side of the road, we do. And I'm very specific. I don't understand why borders like Sydney and Bainbridge or like that, like they just don't put the border on the edge of where the property line is.
Well, technically, if you think about it, it is on the edge of the property line. It's
Well-
on the front edge of.
Well,
the
some
rough
of his
line.
property could go over the line or
Right.
be before. I just feel like they should just take the border lines, and then you just it's like this is where
This is where,
this is where they live and this is where they live.
Yeah.
It's so.
Well, I think it's confusing because you got to remember a lot of those houses were put in after some of the border lines were put in. So,
Yeah.
and that may be the issue is, well, if the line isn't on the border of any of the properties, or even if a property gets split.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen it too much, but there's a lot of farms that the land gets split up on, and
Yeah.
part of the farmland may be in one county and part of the farmland may be in another county.
Yeah.
So,
Long time ago when they made those
yeah.
town borders. So, but yeah, we'll start Charlie's favorite warm up montage right now. Right here, let me get my finger in there. Right now. So, but yeah, we'll change up the conversation. I was thinking of one of my dumb questions that I could ask. So, not a better person I can ask it to. So, I don't even know why I'm asking this. This is just dumb. So if you, I mean, people have been asking this probably 100 times. So I don't care. I don't care how dumb the question is. Screw it. If you dig a hole down to the center of the earth to China and you jump in that hole, what does it do? What happens to you if you jump?
You die because there's too much pressure and too much heat.
Okay, now just say if you have, no, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. I'm not going to judge you too much. But if you send a pipe that is heat proof
and pressure resistant, because the pressure in the center of the earth would crush you.
the gravity would pull it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that was a stupid question. So. I was hoping he was going to be like, you go all the way through, and then you get to China, and then
So the same thing as if you went down into like the Mariana Trench in the ocean.
Yeah, in the Atlantic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's the Atlantic.
I don't know.
But the pressure, like that's why we can't send subs down there because the pressure just crushes them.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing if you were digging down through the earth, eventually the pressure is going to get to the point where.
Well, I always wondered like what the difference between if you go underwater, like 3 miles, compared to just underground with nothing above you, 3 miles. How much of a different of a pressure that would be? Like if
I'm not sure as far as that, but I mean it'd be a good analogy to see, and you could do it opposite of what you're talking about. So you could go take pressure readings going down compared to like when you go up Mount Everest,
Hmm.
the lack of oxygen and there's a lack of pressure when you get up on
Yep.
Mount Everest.
Yep.
There and that's taking two extremes, going that far into the ocean versus going that far up in an elevation.
Yeah.
And I'd be interested to see what the difference, like how much of a difference that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Like because I was kind of thinking if you I don't know, I'm putting on my scientific hat, but if you just had like a 3 foot hole, you go down 3 miles, or if you had a hole the size of a football field going down 3 miles, would the edges of like the dirt and everything make a difference on how much pressure would be coming straight down on you? So like if you're in a 3 foot hole, the the gravity from like the 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 dirt and everything would kind of like funnel down towards you. But if you had like a football field where and you're in the center of that football field and you go straight down, would the gravity then not be at the same because the
I think
dirt's out to the right?
I think it would be the same either way because I don't think it has anything to do with the surrounding dirt around you.
I wonder how
It
far
has to
you would have
do,
to go down for it to feel like Jupiter, because I know like the bigger the planet, the
yeah.
more gravity you would have.
I don't know. That'd be interesting. There's probably probably somebody's done it before.
Let's ask ChatGPT because we need a couple more minutes here. How far do you have to travel
Towards the Earth's core.
to make it feel like you're on Jupiter? I want to let you guys see what I spelled wrong so you guys can. Okay, well, I was on the wrong channel, so you guys can't see what we're looking at. Actually, I can bring it over here. All right. So, short answer, you can't. There's nowhere inside Earth where gravity becomes as strong as it is on Jupiter.
That's actually interesting because it says right down there that once you get towards the maximum, once you get near the melting core of the Earth is 10.7, and Jupiter's gravity is 24.8. So that's very interesting.
Need a bigger Earth to do that. But
So what would be, I guess what would probably compare to that would be flying in a fighter jet. Because it says Earth's surface gravity pull is 1 g. I mean, and the surface for Jupiter is 2.5. So does that mean that the pressure you get within a fighter jet can reach or exceed the gravity pull on Jupiter?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I never really thought of that. Safely to conduct. Sorry,
Right.
I'm trying to listen and do this at the same time. So
Safely
yeah, yeah, whatever, Charlie.
take the T out. Take the T out. Take the T.
I
There you
can't
go.
see it. I'm trying to read it. Safely,
There's
safe,
no T. There you go.
safely,
Y. Yep. Okay.
safely, um, to Earth's core. What would happen if you ducked safely? If you somehow dug perfectly safe tunnel, the temperatures. Okay, but if it wasn't hot, if we ignore heat and pressure, imagine a perfectly safe tunnel to the gravity increase would be 3,001. So it'd only be 9% stronger than the surface on surface gravity. After that, gravity gradually decreases. And exact center gravity becomes zero, so you would float.
Float weightlessly. Yeah.
Would you die? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In other words, you would die. So, and I need to find my mouse. Okay. All right. And that's our talking episode. We're going to start golfing. Here we go. So we're going to play Win, WYNN golf. I think it's Win, right? Does that look Win?
Yeah.
Golf
Is it
club.
win or wine?
Wine. I have no idea how this course is going to play. So we're going to do a match play, 9-hole.
Brian screwed right off the bat. I don't think he can carry that creek that's out there 100 yards.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. So, we're playing 9-hole match with putting. So,
Is this a 200-yard? Oh, it's a 200-yard par 3. Okay.
yeah, 200-yard par 3. Too much.
A little bit much.
Charlie's going to go with a pitch and wedge.
Yep. Come on back.
I'm out of back.
She did not sling back. It was good contact, though.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Me or you?
Downhill, right to left. I'm back. Yeah, that sucked. I over-exaggerated my chip there.
Sit.
Good shot. Right now, I gotta make a putt. Not too much.
Subtle.
Oh boy.
Oh. Tug it into the other fairway.
Pretty good.
Clear the bunker.
Get in there. Oh boy. Skinny fairway. Reminds me of the dome at Vegas. Have you ever seen that?
Does it turn into a
Yeah, it does that.
face like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I wonder if this is in Vegas. Because that's the same thing that they do.
I'm pretty sure this is in Vegas.
Okay.
Brian's trying to hit the little ball with the big ball.
I just
Yeah,
can't.
I think you hit your hybrid further on the first
I
hole
know.
than you just hit your driver.
All of that on that. Right where I was hoping to go.
Fairway, 130 out.
Yep. That'd be kind of cool to play on this course and have that dome right there.
Yeah. Distance looking pretty good.
Nope.
Oh, a little deep.
You want me to click right on the center for aim point?
Sure. Should be able to go right through.
Ooh, he
Yeah.
clipped it.
I'll take it.
I think if it didn't clip, I think you would have been right on the flag. The way that was,
Yeah.
that came off. You're
I'll take
still
that.
up. You want to aim a little right?
Yeah.
Like right there? Or?
Yeah, that's good. Sit.
Charlie can't just give me one. Get there, please.
Get there, please.
Oh, shit.
Brian's like, don't make me
Please
have to
get
make
there.
a putt.
Charlie up one. Going into the third hole.
That is so chunky. It's just a very poor strike there. It's so heavy. A little deep.
Fine straw.
Yep.
Downhill a little bit. Right to left.
Easy chip shot here.
Char, you need to stop with a easy chip shot. You're killing me with it, son. I know it's easy. That's what makes it hard.
I'll get there.
Good.
Good shot. Good shot. All right, let's see if I'm giving one to Brian here. How does that come up short?
Oh,
There's no way that's short.
Charlie. 12-foot putt. Oh,
That rolled over the hole.
man. Don't blame it on the simulator. I put my hacks on right before you hit it. I had to make sure I at least get one hole on you.
I mean, it's really making me want to purchase a simulator right now.
Why purchase one when you can just go outside?
I think you could actually maybe get home in two here.
If I get in the fairway, I can. Finally. Maybe. Yeah, bounce. Is that
First
first
cut,
cut?
you're good if you're in first cut.
Well, sometimes they do first cut in the fairways the same. Don't know.
Should be cutting back.
What a drive.
I didn't hit that great.
Cody Westcott hit one further than that. So just to
I'm
let you know,
not surprised.
you're not as strong as him.
Not surprised that I hit that very good. Still hit at 294. So.
I know.
Oh, you're away.
I am. I gotta lay a little softy but goody around that tree. come on, come back.
You hit that too far.
Wow. I hit too straight. Look at straight. How'd that feel?
That felt good.
Yeah.
A little deep.
Good tried. 32. Let's get there. Darn it.
All right.
Boy man Steve calling me, throwing me off. Thanks, Steve.
Let's see if I can make Brian have to make a putt. Settle. I'm gonna have to
Charlie's
make
gonna
a putt.
have to make a putt. Not enough. Not enough? Not enough.
Seeing that putt was so much better than you first
That was a perfect putt.
Straight 10-footer.
Wasn't dead straight, but that was because of his putt. Good putt.
Thank you, thank you.
Where you want? That's a good drive.
Thank you.
That's a heck of a drive. It was the best drive that their launch monitor has ever read. It was like, holy shit, straight 282. No, let me show you how it hit a 242. $255, bitch. There was a little delay in the reading of the launch monitor. It was like, wait, it was the white driver. You shouldn't go that far.
Throw a dart here.
Nope.
Chunky.
Chunky.
That's the shot I need. 98.8.
Yeah. Gosh darn it.
It's here. That's not gonna spin back. Damn it.
You put juice on it.
Not enough. Good shot. Brian's putting the pressure on.
No, you're up by one, dude.
It could be tied after this, though.
Just like real life. Just pop it right in there. Good ball, dude.
Thank you.
All right, Charlie up by one. Let's pop the scorecard up here so everyone can see. I know where to find it. Charlie up by one. Son of a bitch. Going for it?
Yep.
Get that off for you.
342. A little uphill. I'm going to put a little bit of a turn on this one.
Ooh, he got a hold of it.
Eh,
A little baby fade though.
yeah. Fade kills it.
He had it too. If that wasn't a fade.
It's one of your better drives.
Trying, dude.
That one didn't really turn much either.
Yeah, I pulled it over there and then little baby fade.
It's weird how you're still away every time.
It's the driver, Charlie. $5 driver, $7,000
You're more than
driver.
welcome to hit mine if you want.
Yeah, well, I'm not used to it, so I don't want to break it on accident, quote unquote.
Funny story. Brian's done that once before to me.
Since that phone call. That felt
Blame
good, too.
Steve.
I know. Steven Rapard.
Should have asked him when we're playing Hiawatha. There it is.
Well,
Stay in. Great shot, Brian.
no,
Gunner.
yeah.
That's short. Oh,
Short.
It's not short.
Go. Good shot, Charlie. Way to not get in the circle. Help me out.
See, the difference between me and Brian is I was rooting for his to go in the circle, and he's rooting for mine to get out of the circle.
Well, you're also up by one, so.
Aim me right on the right edge of the cup.
Just some competitive brothers going at it, you know. Beast. Good drive, son.
Like,
That's a pipe.
you're hitting the driver pretty well.
Like,
Like, distance-wise.
yeah. There's just so much with the accuracy. No, we're getting over these trees. There's no question.
You just got to play a little draw in there, like a sweeping draw.
No, we're gonna do a baby fade.
Oh, baby fit.
That's all I know how to do.
That looked like a pull.
Yeah, that was a hard pull. Good shot.
Get up there. Gotta make a putt. Short.
Short
Good
that.
shot. Good shot.
You just need to get in the circle, right?
Yeah.
But if he makes it, he wins.
No, I don't win. on
Or,
this hole.
well,
We'll
he
have
wins
one
the
more.
hole.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to aim?
2 cups out.
Right there?
A little bit inside that. Right there's perfect. What do we got? 20?
Come on, Charlie, you can make this. Boom!
It did drop.
Oh, good shot.
Let's go.
Good
See,
shot,
that's what I mean.
dude.
All you gotta do is encourage me, you know?
God damn. I was encouraging you 100%.
Now Brian's got me all scared, so I'm gonna hit 3 wood. Where's
Charlie's going to go 3 wood.
Amy? That's good.
I know his purpose here. He wants to outdrive my driver.
Oh, I definitely just did. So
Oh my fucking god. Jeez.
you got 303 in the tank.
I need to bring shit golfers up here, you know, so I can womp on. This is bullshit. I'll do my 3 wood. I haven't put it off the tee, so just so we can't compare my driver, we do 3 wood.
I mean, you just hit your 3 wood basically as far as you hit your drivers.
Basically, dude. Get through.
Big
Car
hop.
path? Oh, oh boy.
He had a chance to outdrive me if I hit the car path
Yeah, maybe.
all day.
See ya. Wow.
You want to hit the button or?
What?
No?
No, just son, close it out. Oh,
Oh man.
this sucks. Starting off strong, 0-2.
No, that's short.
All right, still got a chance. I gotta make this though. A little drip, drip. We'll say that hit the tree.
I actually think it did hit the tree.
Oh, okay, I couldn't tell.
Go in.
All right. But you got 2 putts.
I think I'm chipping,
All
right?
right, yeah, or you got 3 shots to win. Good match. So we got 1 3 over. Charlie beats me in 8.
Ah,
Well, good match, son.
yeah, it was a great match.
Yeah.
It's a good plan.
So, any last words for you, Charlie?
The simulator seems to be working pretty good. I can't wait to get outside and actually play.
I know. I'm dying too. So,
Yeah.
see ya.